But this personality trait of his that doesn't allow him to just sort of be wrong sometimes is one of his biggest downfalls, and I think it leads to this like division that he sort of cultivates with his enemies. Yeah, and you repeatedly say how you hate when people generalize from clips online and how it's out of context. Like, you know this, man, and that's the problem, is everyone knows you, or at least your reputation as being smart and logical, which I don't know if I agree with it 100%. There's other times where I find his method of discourse very nice and refreshing. So I don't want to say like, oh God, I just hate Destiny. Like when I saw Destiny on the Fresh and Fit podcast, I don't know if anybody else could have handled it as well as he did. I thought he handled it fantastically. I think that he probably even got through maybe to some audience members. I do fiend it hilarious that Destiny had to fight this battle right after dyeing his hair blue. It really just adds to the comedy of the situation.
The totality of my bit, which 15 seconds are going to get clipped, and then people are going to act like, oh, this is Destiny's PhD thesis on the entire WL community. Like, it wasn't. It was a random 10 or 15 second throwaway comment while I was...
This is one of Destiny's techniques that I see a lot, where he does these analogies and comparisons where it's so extreme. Like, yeah, everyone's acting like I was doing my PhD thesis on the whole WL community. It's like, nah, bro. Like, no, you're making an extreme comparison. You know, you're trying to make a point, but it's like, no one was making that claim whatsoever. That was not the vibe.
I was talking about like
most people just take 2 seconds to listen to what you said, even with the context of what you said it, and it just sounds bad and it sounds racist. You don't need to do a whole lot of analyzing or assume. I don't think you did a lot of analyzing. I think you did very little thought into what you said, and it just came out sounding kind of racist. Like, that's just in you. And I think that's how most people saw it. I don't think most people thought you put some large amount of thought. I don't think anybody claimed you did either.
Ben Shapiro reviewing Lizzo's flute playing.
That's not a valid.
You think join this podcast, they're talking about you.
No, it's
Destiny gets smoke for racism. Let's keep it a buck podcast.
I was ready to be like, the fuck you mean? It makes
No, I said that like 2 or 3 times in the video. I don't think he is. No.
Does Agent think he's racist?
No. I think Agent. I looked at Agent in the beginning. I think they cut it out, but I was like, calling doesn't.
I don't think he's racist, but I think that I can't blame anyone, especially from the black community, that would listen to what he said and presume that he is racist just based on what he said and how he said it, and how he also mixed up, Kai and IShowSpeed, like all of those little things put together. Yeah, I can see why someone just, if I'm going to make a snap judgment on somebody I don't know and I probably don't care to get to know them, I can understand why they would make that snap judgment from that video. Now, does that mean he for sure is? Who knows? Now, here's how you handle it, though. You can say, well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to prove anything to that community. And that seems to be the route he took. Okay, it's like, I got no interest in associating with. I don't care if they think I am a racist. I'm not going to do anything to correct the record. And then for the people already on my side and in my community and around me that talk to me, well, I'll just talk and talk and talk. But maybe that's exactly what he's thinking about, is the new viewers that he's picked up this year, which he spent so much time poaching viewers from extreme right-wingers, nationalists, and Nick Fuentes the Nazi, that maybe that's who he's worried about. He's not racist, but he isn't about to kowtow to this community either. So maybe that's exactly what he's doing. Maybe the reason he's having this dismissive attitude is because he knows he doesn't want to lose these viewers that he just spent the last year cultivating from Nick and company. So maybe he is thinking about this, and maybe the problem isn't that he's not thinking it through. Maybe the problem is he doesn't want to lose his new Nazi base that he picked up. I don't know. That makes more sense than dragging this out and jumping through these hoops to prove he doesn't give a fuck.
You hear us?
Loud and clear. What's up?
How are you doing today, sir?
Doing okay, you know, just running around on the internet, chatting with people, you know.
That's good. That's good. I guess we only have, and it's not even, I guess it's a question. It's a question.
Yeah.
There is a clip going around of you across the internet from a stream of yours. This is said clip. Let us play it.
I don't think I want to do this. I'm so bored of like the race card shit. It's just boring. And the WL community like playing the race card like all the time. Like I get it, you're black.
Not a good clip for him.
I guess. But I don't care that much. It's boring as fuck to me. Honest to God, like some of the exploding like black online communities have been like some of the most homophobic places I've been to, like openly. Like I feel like I'm back in white communities from 2012. I love that like the transphobia is just like rampant and nobody cares. Transformers, LOL.
I don't get what the point is here. He's just attacking that community more. Is his point that because these things that he's accusing their community of make it okay for him to make racist remarks? I don't know. It seems like a whataboutism, but maybe, you know, let's be charitable. I was trying to see what the charitable point of this would be.
Like for me to jump in here and for them to be like, you're racist, like get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like it feels so beneath me to even like jump into that shit. I just super don't give a fuck.
It's like his environment. Destiny, I think he's been hanging out with a bunch of right-wingers. He's been hanging out with Nazis. His mom is very conservative, very right-wing. Sounds like she's pretty hardcore because she's like literally worried about 5G in the vaccines. So I wouldn't be surprised if the stuff that he's exposed to is very racist. And at least recently, and probably over a long period of time with his mom, who knows? I don't want to accuse her of being racist, but the environment that he's coming from and what's racist to him, he is probably desensitized and he probably says things in a racist manner or comes across racist without even noticing.